All right, y'all, we are going to be talking about Bitcoin. We are going to be talking about the dollar. We are going to be talking about the Federal Reserve. Make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel because there are very, very interesting things going on right now in this space, in our world, guys, in the month of September. God bless everybody, and I hope you enjoy this content. So first of all, I am in a short position right now. I've already taken some profits out. Why am I short right now? It's because last night, we were looking for this potential rejection at the golden pocket daily level, VWAP gap, potential CDW. And we did, in fact, come up and get a rejection from that level. If we take a look at the 1 hour chart here, we can see that we did come up to that area of resistance. We had the golden pocket right there. We had the daily level right there, and we did get some very bearish divergences on the 1 hour time frame, guys. This is the type of stuff we do in the VIP Discord. We are looking for those areas of potential support and resistance so that we can plan out our trades. Now, currently, I did not get into a position from up here because I was asleep, but I was able to get in at a lower entry, which is how I am in the short right now, okay? So what is going on with Bitcoin is that we are trading in this range right here. And some people are actually looking at this, noticing that we do have very, very clear support right here at these lows. Okay, we pretty much horizontal support right here at these lows. And let me just quickly take a look at the S&P 500 and see what is happening to the S&P 500, because that is also very important when it pertains to Bitcoin. The S&P 500 is dumping. And people are also noticing that we have this trend line that we can connect these highs to. And they're saying, look, we are forming some kind of descending triangle. Now, this is very interesting because of the fact that if we go to a higher term time frame, we can see that this range we are currently in is just a micro range within a much larger range with clear resistance up here and clear support down here. And we have a midpoint coming in right here. Let's draw our volume, and boom, this is the middle point right here. So why is this triangle very, very interesting? Well, because it lines up very nicely with areas of support and resistance on the chart that we already have. For example, if we do break out of this, let's just say hypothetically, that would take us right up to key resistance. Or if we break down from here, let's say hypothetically, that would bring us down to key support. And so if we're not in any trades, but we're looking for some kind of a swing trade, patterns like this can help us, not necessarily because we want to long the breakout or short the breakdown, but because it's an added confluence giving us targets from which we can look for swing trades, right? If we do come up to here, this is a good area to be looking for a short because previous support will now be resistance where we can look for shorts. Or if we break down from here, we can be looking for a long from the low of this macro range, which brings me to my next point, which is the fact that there is the potential, now hear me out, that this could actually be a macro bottom for Bitcoin. Why? Why is that? Well, I've been saying it for a while, but if we come over to the BLX chart, and by the way, if you do want to join the VIP Discord where we give the trade setups in advance, we give the levels every single day. For scalping, day trading, and swing trading, as well as a thriving community of traders. You can go to patreon.com/Jason Casper. Also, if you want to learn all this technical analysis stuff, you can check out the course, JasonCasperTrading.com. There's a 25% discount in the description, but this course will give you the knowledge and the skills you need to always have a blueprint, to have a plan in advance, to know where you are looking for trades so that you can know where the right places are to look, how you should get into them with your confirmations, take profit, stop loss, risk management, all that stuff, guys. Check out the discount. But we have come down to a major area of support for Bitcoin. Okay, I'm going to go onto log scale right now so we can see this a little bit more clearly. But every single time we have printed this signal on Market Cipher B, okay, it has been the bottom of the bear market. Every single time, going all the way back to 2011, right? Now, we have come down to retest the previous bull market all-time high with this very bullish signal on Market Cipher B. Could this be a bottom? Well, in my opinion, what would determine that absolutely this is a significant bottom would be a retest of this previous support, okay? Because there is a lot of liquidity down here that is just begging to get grabbed. So if we come down here again and test this low and show that indeed it is support, that would be a very, very bullish sign in my opinion, especially since we see on the weekly time frame money flow on Market Cipher B getting higher, momentum getting higher. Now, I did read an article today that was very, very interesting. It was about the Federal Reserve, and the Federal Reserve has basically, their researchers have predicted 2 adoption scenarios for crypto and DeFi. And this is so interesting. And the reason it's so interesting is because right now the dollar is very strong. The dollar is very strong. The dollar is king, so it seems. Right now, we are at a level for the dollar at 110. We have not seen this since 2002. The next areas of resistance above us are going to be this 0.5 fib right here, and then the golden pocket up here. But really, we can see it will be a very, very smooth move back to the 1985 high that we put in January of 1985 at 164 points. That is very crazy. Now, the reason I'm bringing this up is because although the dollar looks good on paper, we know in real life the dollar is not doing very well, right? There's inflation. What does that mean? Does it mean things cost more? No. It means your dollar can buy you less, right? The intrinsic value of food has not gone up, but the value of the dollar has gone down. This is true for goods and services in general. If you had been saving dollars in the bank for the past 10 years, even if you had been earning interest, even if you had been potentially adding money to the account, saving up, it probably has less purchasing power now than it does then. So this rise on the dollar does not necessarily show strength in the dollar. Okay? Now, this is in the backdrop of the Federal Reserve and world governments all over talking about introducing blockchain to their financial systems called central bank digital currencies. I know a lot of people are aware of this. But the Federal Reserve right now has released this report. I will link to it in the description of the video. It's very, very interesting. I did read through it. It's pretty boring, but the main points are very interesting, which is this. In conclusion of everything that they said here, there are 2 paths forward to integrate blockchain with current financial systems. First, potentially blockchain finance will intertwine with traditional finance. And another scenario where they're separate but parallel. So what's my point here? My point is that the existing blockchain infrastructures, according to the Federal Reserve, are going to continue to exist even as we start implementing central bank digital currencies. So what does that mean for networks like Ethereum, right? Because in the conclusion of this article, they specifically mention Ethereum. Let's see. Whoops, I got to find that conclusion. The creation of central bank digital currency that becomes available on public permissionless blockchains such as Ethereum may also serve to reduce volatility. So my point is, if these blockchain networks are going to be used by world governments to create these CBDCs, then this is technology that is still in its infancy and will have wide adoption in the future. And if we are going to be trying to position ourselves in a way that can protect us against potentially the hyperinflation of the dollar, the collapse of the euro, or other fiat currencies, perhaps if we don't want to take our money and put it into tangible assets like precious metals, real estate, and stuff like that, a safe haven may be these blockchain cryptocurrencies. Why? Because we know that they are planning to keep them in existence and use them, either building on top of them or running parallel with them. And so for me, this kind of makes me think that potentially we could see maybe the growth of these blockchain networks, right, cryptocurrencies, and potentially the signal that we are getting on Market Cipher B on the weekly time frame is in fact, look at this, support guys, is in fact a macro bottom, and we might see this technology start to we might see prices start to increase, right? It might still be a good investment. That's my point. Now, again, I am bullish on cryptocurrency in general. I do think blockchain technology is the future. I don't think they're going to throw away blockchain networks just to create something new when this stuff already exists. And so, therefore, I'm looking at this stuff, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other of the larger cryptocurrencies, Chainlink, big-time Chainlink, and others, even privacy coins, as a way to preserve my purchasing power as we are moving into new financial systems. All right, guys, that is it for this video. Make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. May God bless everybody in the name of Jesus the Messiah. God bless everybody, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.